bacon cheeseburger lasagna. Can't have a cheeseburger without some onions, so we're gonna dice up 2 smallish onions. Do I ever need a knife sharpener? Whew. Using some olive oil. Adding my pain in the ass onions to my pan. I'm just using some ground beef for this, and I'm using about 1.1 kgs, this scale says. So I don't know, what's that, like 2.5 pounds or something? I'm also frying up a pack of bacon, which is why it's kind of loud. The hood fan's on, because if I don't turn it on, my smoke alarm goes on. So it's on, we're cooking some bacon, and we're gonna season our ground beef. I'm gonna use some caramelized onion butter, but season it any way you want. I'm also gonna use some of the Kinder's salt, pepper, and garlic. Now we haven't slapped your mama in quite a while, so we're gonna do that today. Y'all forgot to remind me to put on my apron, and I splashed grease all over myself once again. So this time it's your fault. If you have a lot of grease, drain it. Now we're gonna add our marinara sauce. I'm using 3 cheese. All right, we're gonna put our meat sauce to the side, and we're gonna work on a cheese sauce. I feel like you can't have a cheeseburger lasagna without a cheese sauce, so let's do it. We're gonna add a big hunk of butter. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 tablespoons. About a 1/4 cup of flour here. I needed about a cup and a half of milk, and I don't think we got it. So I'm having to use cream, but you just needed milk. Remember to do as I say, not do as I do. So around 1.5 cups of milk. Now we're adding some Parmesan cheese. Seasoning it again with some salt, pepper, and garlic from Kinder's. All right. I think it's gonna be pretty good. All right, let's assemble. I have a casserole dish I just sprayed with some olive oil. I'm gonna put a little bit of the meat sauce on the bottom. Now, I'm just using some oven-ready lasagna sheets, so they don't have to be pre-cooked. I did do a video on how to make your own homemade lasagna sheets, but today we are just using store-bought. I'm gonna add some more of our meat sauce. Now we're gonna add that homemade cheese sauce. Adding in some chopped cooked bacon. I did a whole pack of bacon because I'm pretty sure the bacon had gone bad. So I wanted to use it, and it's for the neighbors anyways. Now we're just gonna top it with some cheese. I'm using some triple cheddar. I'm also gonna use some mozzarella as well. Use whatever cheese you want. Ooh, maybe I'll even use Parmesan. Yeah, let's do it all. Now we got the mozzarella, some of our Parmesan. Now we're just gonna repeat the layer. Now we're gonna add the rest of our meat sauce. Now we're gonna add the rest of that cheese sauce. So it's not that pretty, okay? Don't judge me, but I bet you it's gonna taste delicious. We're gonna top it with the rest of that bacon. Now we're just gonna top it off with some more cheese. And some more Parmesan. One thing I do know is it's going to be very cheesy. Now it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna throw this into the oven and go pick up my kids from school because I forgot them. So we'll pull this out when I get back. This baked for 45 minutes at 350 degrees. So how was school? No. Looks so good with the light. What a beautiful night again. Come on, but doesn't that look so good? There's absolutely no onions in this. No onions.
Better not onions.
Why have a lasagna any other way?
I found the onions.
This is so good.